As a health professional, there's only 3 ways to make more money in your business, which is getting more clients, having higher prices, or keeping clients longer. And I want to run through these 3 things so that you can actually see how it's possible to make an extra $200,000 a year, or even $500,000 a year as a health professional from social media. So I'm going to break these down into a couple different buckets each and give you some tactical things you can work on to do better in all of these areas. So let's start with getting more clients. Now, there's 2 buckets of getting more clients. There is getting new clients, and then there is getting back old clients or past clients, right? So basically we're going to break it down into these 2 buckets. We got new clients that have never worked with you, and there's past clients. And you should have strategic strategies for both of these. Now we're going to start with actually past clients because that's kind of easier actually. You want to keep a list. Number one, it should be obvious, of all your past clients. And you should also have a plan always with them. So when someone graduates from your program, you should always have a plan of when you're going to be reaching out to them and some type of promotion for them. There needs to be a reason that someone comes back into your business. Now, I like to actually think about reaching out to past clients every quarter of the year. So in every 3-month window, I'm going to be reaching back to all of my past clients. Oftentimes I'm trying to connect with them and see how things are going, because if you got results for someone once, oftentimes they want to keep on getting results. So I would make sure that you have a plan of every 3 months checking in with them. Now, I would probably also have some type of promotion going on every 3 months for past clients, whether it's like, hey, we're doing a little bit of a deal for past clients, or like, hey, we've added in this specific strategy or this new module or this new group call or these extra one-on-ones for past clients only. Whatever it is, have a reason. You need to have a really good reason for them to be coming back. Now, it's also helpful, in my opinion, to share with them the other clients that you've been working with, that maybe you've been teaching them new and better strategies than they even got last time, right? So if someone comes to me, I help them get to, let's say, $10,000 a month as a health professional. And I'm gonna follow up with them once they're done our program and be like, hey, you were recently working with one of our other clients who was at $10,000 a month. We helped them get to $30,000 a month. And it's easier than ever with these new strategies. Would you like to learn a little bit more about that? Because I know we got you to 10K months. A lot of people are like, sure, I wanna know about what that next step is. So making sure that you're able to paint the vision of what's next for them. And then you need to do your due diligence and just keep on following up with them. So have a past client kind of strategy to get people back in. I find that if you're really good at what you do, you should be able to get 20 to 30% of your past clients coming back into your program if you're doing a good job. So this is one way to just simply get more clients. I would say the other way of just getting more clients off of social media is just working on a lot of the stuff we talk about quite often. Basically, how to turn strangers into clients. So the best ways to get new clients off of social media right now anyways for health professionals is Instagram follower ads, right? You can spend a couple dollars a day to get basically 100 to 200 followers per week. Basically, you're turning those people into sales calls with the DMs, and you're also then turning them onto sales calls. So I'm not going to go crazy in depth on this. If you do want more in-depth training on specifically acquiring new clients off of social media, I have some other trainings on that. You can comment down below the word loop, and I'll send you a 12-minute video breaking down our loop method, which is, in my opinion, the best way to get more new clients. But let's move on to these other things, because these other things, they're not talked about as much, but they're just as important, which is increasing your prices. Now, number one, there's a bunch of different reasons to increase your prices. It could be just to stay up with inflation, right? So that's one way to just keep increasing your prices. Also, you could be getting more experience. So you're becoming a better coach, right? So more experience, and that's just something that you need to raise them up. Or your time is getting more rare and you're getting close to capacity. And so you actually want to just raise your prices because guess what? You're filled up and the new clients coming in, you want them to be paying a higher price. So these are a couple of the different reasons that you can do it. Now, I actually like to do a prices is going up campaign as a bit of a promotion as well. It helps you not only get new clients and potentially past clients being like, hey, if you want to work with us again before our prices go up, we're doing a special right now for past clients. You can also do it for new clients. Hey, our prices are going up. If you've wanted to work with us in the past, but you haven't been able to, now is the best time before prices are going up. And I often say that you should think about increasing your prices probably once a year. That's mainly due to the inflation thing. But it's also nice because for a lot of you might be getting close to capacity, or you're just getting more experience, you're getting clients better results. So I would do some type of promotional campaign for this, and probably do this at least once per year. And it doesn't have to be crazy. For some of you who are health professionals, even if it is an extra $200 for your program every year, you're just adding to it as inflation is going up. But this is just a great way to not only keep up with inflation, but also increase your margins. And it allows you to have this promotional season where you're able to get more of those past and new clients back into your business. So third and final thing is, you got to keep your clients longer, right? If you want to make more money, keeping clients longer is so worth it. You want to get to the place, I'm going to give you a bit of a range here, where you're at least retaining 25% of your clients. 25% should be like the minimum, but if a lot of you could get closer to the 40% range, businesses just take off, because we all know that keeping a client long-term is more profitable than getting a new client. It's going to allow you to have better margins, basically probably reinvest that money into getting new clients, making it easier to get new clients. So there's a couple different things that we can look at as far as making sure you are keeping your clients. Number one, you just need to make sure you actually got a good program and people get results, right? We've often said that it's not just happy clients who resign, it's clients who got results, okay? So they should have a good experience, but they should also be the people who are winning and achieving things. And so you wanna make sure that people are actually getting their results. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is you actually need to make people aware that it's gonna take longer than just your program to hit their ultimate results, right? So you want to help them think long term, okay? So you want them to be thinking long term. Now you also want to be coming up with a specific program after the first one that is made for people who've gotten the first results. For example, if people come to us, let's say they make an extra $10,000, $20,000 a month, fantastic. Well, guess what? The next program helps you get to $50,000 a month, right? It's a natural progression of a program. So you want to have a program that's a next steps type of program. So you want to make sure you're getting good results. You're helping them with long-term thinking. And then you want to have a really good pitch. Now, this could include a couple different things. It could include, like, hey, when you continue, you get, basically, think about all the different things you can add and the things that you can subtract. So you can add, maybe they get extra group calls or more one-on-one time, or add new modules or more specific things. So you're adding things like when you continue, you get these extra things. Then a lot of the times we also find ways to also maybe we subtract things. So maybe it's like, hey, your first round in my program, 4-month health program, was $2,200. Well, guess what? The next 4 months are only $1,900, plus you get all these other things, plus it's gonna get you closer to those long-term results that you're wanting, and you're already loving the program, so why not continue, right? You're making it easier for them to do it. So these are a couple different ways that you can keep clients longer. You also, like in my opinion, straight from the sales call, you want to help people understand that people don't just work with you for one round. People work with you for multiple rounds. Like for us, most people end up working with us for 1.5 to 2 years. Because if we can help them go from starting to 10K months, to 20K months, to $50,000 months, to $100,000 months, it's going to take some time, and it's going to take multiple times of us working together. So this is how you make more money, right? This is the easiest way to make more money. More clients, higher prices, keeping clients longer. Here are a couple things you can do. Now, I wanted to quickly plug some other things. If you want a little bit more information on the new clients, like how to turn strangers from social media into clients, comment down below the word loop and we'll send you a training specifically on that. And then if you want help with these other pieces on how should I be increasing my price point, or can you look at my retention offer, just send us a DM over on Instagram with some questions around this, and we'd be more than happy to send you resources to help you out. So I hope you folks have a great day. We'll see you in the next training, helping you build a health professional business that does $200,000 a year, $500,000 a year, etc. We'll see you soon.